right. I'm Mark. We're here with Rebuild Mark. This has gotten started really slow, but everything's kind of accelerated in the last, I don't know, week or two. We've been talking about the project. Why do I need rebuilding? How are we going to rebuild, and who do we think we can bring along? And fortunately, we were here a while back. I fell in love with Alchemy bikes, and Bryce here from Alchemy Bikes has been kind enough to play along. So we're here today to pick up my new bike, because you got to have a bike to ride. Bryce, thanks for doing this with us.
Of course, we're really excited to help rebuild Mark.
Yes, well, as we can all tell, I need a little rebuilding. I have more fun on bikes than anybody, but a 200-mile gravel event takes a little more than fun for that. So we're going to go over the bike today. I'm really excited. I've been riding just a little bit on a stationary train, not even stationary, on rollers.
Even more impressive.
Even more impressive. Thank you very much. I need all the encouragement I can get. I'm having fun with it, but really I'm only at the 20, 30-minute time frame on rollers lately. I'm going to have to up it a little bit, and hopefully this helps, because certainly I need a gravel bike. Tell me about the bike that I'll be riding today. Well, not today, for months.
For today
months.
And beyond.
Today and beyond. Tell me about the bike.
Well, nothing's going to help motivate you like being on a brand new bicycle. That's going to really help make putting in those miles a whole lot easier. This is the Ronin Carbon. This is our more race-focused gravel bike. So a little bit steeper, tighter geometry than our Lycos, which is our adventure gravel bike. So I think that this will be well suited to your unbound adventure, and also will be right at home on the pavement when you're training for that event.
Yeah, because I do hope to do some big road rides too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, this is perfect for that. It's probably our most versatile option for those people who want kind of a one quiver bike. This one you can have either two wheel sets or just switch between a more road tire and gravel tire, and it's going to be really at home in both disciplines.
And I happen to be kind of in the middle of a size range. But if you're not, or if you just have some specific needs, I understand we can completely customize geometry in addition to paint. Tell us about that.
Absolutely, yeah. So we've got our stock sizing, but we do offer full custom geometry. So we can retool fit you in-house, or if you're not local, you can work with a local fitter, and they can send us your fit data, and we can work with them to customize frame geometry for you. And then paint is where things get real sticky. It's everybody's favorite part to talk about.
Paint,
and it's also the hardest.
You're a fun guy.
But we can fully customize the paint.
Why is it hard? Is it just everybody's got opinions and there's shades of paint and all that?
Oh, well, yeah. So if you give somebody a blank canvas, they tend to want to go wild. So we've done some really crazy paint jobs, and just making that those choices is really difficult for a lot of people.
Because off the peg bikes, generally with most brands, you get one color, maybe two.
Yeah.
Now the whole world's open.
Now the whole world's open. Yeah.
Well, cool. I'm excited about the frame. It's exactly what I think fits me in the project, 'cause I do want to do some big road rides too. Beyond the frame, let's talk about the build kit, because I've been a SRAM, not fan, but I just, for some reason, for the last 15 years, 20 years, since 2006, when SRAM started building road groups, kind of gravitated towards that. So what group do we have on here?
Yeah, I love SRAM as well. Probably my favorite gravel drivetrain. This is the Force Explorer. So the purpose-built gravel drivetrain. We've got a 1x chain ring up front, 40 tooth ring. You've got a 10 to 44 tooth range in the rear with 12 speeds. So it really gives you the gearing that you need anywhere you go. You might spin out a little bit down hills on the road, but
I will. I've spent big.
But it's really versatile as well.
Yeah, that's the worst problem I have is I'm spinning out a little bit going fast. I think I'll be okay.
You're going to be great.
Yeah, exciting.
So this also has our gravel wheels on it, our carbon gravel wheels and our carbon cockpit.
So you see ours, those are Alchemy branded wheels?
Yes, sir. With the DT Swiss EXP 240 hubs. So
exciting.
You're not going to have any issues in terms of reliability on that 200-mile course.
It's important because when I used to do Ironman with no preparation, I used to tell people there's about 40 moving parts to do this event. I think it's going to be similar for a big gravel event. I've got 38 of those dialed. I just don't ever run or swim. So in this situation, I don't have to run or swim. But things need to stay together because I can't afford to stop and fix things along the way.
No, you can't. So that's we've got a world-class mechanic on staff, and he's making sure that this bike's running as tight as can be.
I tell you, that's one thing. Believe it or not, it's very exciting. I have not had to build my own bike up once in the last 20 years.
Isn't that a nice feeling?
It is very nice to walk in and feel taken care of. And that's what it kind of feels like here. I know you guys bring a lot of people in from around the country for this kind of stuff. So it's a beautiful area.
Thank you.
Do you really get people from far and wide? I mean, what's the furthest away somebody's come for an Alchemy?
Oh, we've had people from across the world, which is difficult because we're not technically a global brand at the moment. But I guess the lore and the draw has reached far and wide, and we offer the Dare Golden program to make it a little bit easier for those folks. So regardless of if you're just on the west side of the mountain range here, or if you're coming from New York or Canada or the UK, we'll put you up in the hotel right down the street. We'll feed you breakfast, buy you a couple beers, and spend a whole day or two talking to you about specking out your dream bike.
Geeking out over bike stuff.
Yeah.
All right, this is fun. I'm extremely excited to get started. If you have any tips for me for big rides, let me know. This is a beautiful area. Maybe I'll come out and ride and hang out in the experience center, we call this, right?
Yeah, the Ride Experience Center. And that's one of the biggest tips is just find people to ride with. I think it really helps to keep you motivated. If you've got a friend going, hey, I'm going to go do 50 miles on Saturday. You want to come?
Funny you mentioned that. So part of this project is I'm going to ride that big ride with my cousin.
Yeah.
My cousin, who is about 10 years younger than me, who always picks up the hobbies I have and then embarrasses me with his tremendous skill. And over the years, if I've stopped riding, why I need rebuilding, he's been riding. And so I expect we're going to get together. We've never ridden bikes together. The first time may be in Kansas, and I expect him to embarrass me. But we're still going to have fun. I always have fun.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to get some pedals put on it and get out and do some miles on it. We'll stay in touch. We'll let you guys know how it's going. And then, at the end of it, we'll all celebrate that an Alchemy and an old, tired, middle-aged fella made it from one end to the other in Kansas.
Sounds like a blast.
Bryce, thank you.
Thank you.
No, I want that hug.
Okay.